In this video, we will begin to explore the structure of molecules and their nomenclature, also known as their naming. There are two types of hydrocarbons, alkanes and alkenes. We will begin with alkanes. They are known as saturated hydrocarbons, as all the carbons are surrounded by hydrogens and there are no double bonds. Their general formula is CnH2n plus 2, N being the amount of carbons. So, if there is one carbon, there will be two hydrogens plus two more, giving a total of 4 hydrogens. If there are 5 carbons, there will be 10 hydrogens plus 2 more hydrogens, giving the total of 12. If there are 342 carbons, how many hydrogens will there be? There will be 686 hydrogens. 2 times 342 is equal to 684 plus another 2 hydrogens, giving a total of 686 hydrogens. Here you can see where the hydrogens come from. On each end there will be 3 hydrogens on the carbon. In the middle, each carbon will have 2 hydrogens. It's worth noting that carbon will always have 4 bonds and hydrogens can only have 1 bond each. The other type of hydrocarbons are alkenes. These are unsaturated as the carbon-carbon chain contains double bonds, and therefore hydrogens are not always surrounded by hydrogens on each side. Their general formula is CnH2n. So if there is 1 carbon, there will be twice as many hydrogens, so 2. If there are 5 carbons, how many hydrogens will there be? There will be 10 hydrogens. 5 times 2 is equal to 10. If there are 342 carbons, how many hydrogens will there be? There will be 684 hydrogens. 2 times 342 is equal to 684. The structure of alkenes are slightly different due to their double bond, and not all carbons will be surrounded by hydrogens. A double bond will replace two hydrogens, one from each carbon it's connected to. When naming different molecules, there are rules that must be followed. First, you name the longest carbon chain to find its prefix. For example, a 5-carbon chain is called a pent molecule. Then you look to see if it's an alkane or alkene. If it's an alkane, its name ends in an ane, so this top molecule is called pentane. These prefixes and schemes must be learnt and known as a large part of organic chemistry requires you to be able to name and draw molecules. Using these lists, name this molecule. This molecule is propene. 3 carbons, so prop, and as it's an alkene, it will end in ene, put together, propene. When naming alkenes, and later on other functional groups, it's important to know where to put the double bond. Counting from the left or the right, whatever gives the lowest number. First, count the amount of carbons, 5. Then, work out if it's an alkene or alkane. This is an alkene, so pentene. Now let's number the double bond. If we count from the right, it's on bond 4. If we count from the left, it's on carbon 1. So we will go with 1. The number goes before the ene, so this molecule is pent-1-ene. Now let's try everything we've learned. What is the formula for this molecule? It's C5H10. Where is the double bond located? It's on the second bond. Then put these together. What is its name? Its name will be pent-2-ene. This is the first of our first video on the structure of hydrocarbons. We've learned how to identify alkanes and alkenes and how to name them.